the guy asked me for documentary footage.
Okay.
Because he's doing some piece on Record Store Day.
Right.
What guy is this?
I don't know. He's from Louisville, Kentucky.
I mean, do you feel like you know what did he want to know about? Do you know?
I think he's just trying to get some dialogue from the guys who put it together.
Oh, okay, just like what you feel about it?
Or like probably how it came about. And
how did it come about? Actually, I've never asked you this question before. Let me do the interview on his behalf.
All right, I'm going to make it really quick.
Yeah.
It's a very long story. I understand. Make it quick. A guy named Chris Brown suggested it out of Bull Moose up in Maine. It was a great record store. Then I took it to the other indies, the Coalition of Independent Stores, Alliance of Music Stores, and some of the urban indies, and Newberry, and we sort of brainstormed on it and launched it in 2008. Very small in the United States.
How long a process was it to develop it? To develop the first record store day?
We decided to do it in August of 2007, and we launched it in April of 2008 on the third Saturday, which is what it falls on every month or every weekend every year.
Have you noticed a difference in the exclusives you've gotten from day one to now?
When we first started out, there was only about 10, and now this year there was, last count, I think 170 something. We sold it. We bought about $15,000 worth of stuff for the first year to sell in the stores, and this year it's definitely like $1.5 million or some crazy amount of stuff.
Jesus.
All of it art pieces, like numbered, signed.
What's your personal favorite from a collector's point of view and from a listener's point of view out of all the exclusives you've done?
So many. I really love the Ani DeFranco CD that she did because it was recorded in Bull Moose Record Store Day last year. She actually talks about how she hauled cassettes into the store when she first started and how grateful she was for Bull Moose and record stores because of her experience. That's really dear to me. I love the John Lennon bag release because that's limited, numbered, and comes with like all this cool stuff inside. So, and I'm a big Beatle fan. I love the Pavement piece. It's really cool because it's created by fans. I really like some of the Elvis Costello EP, his first live show when he was just a teenager or whatever, or very young in a high school. But I could just go on and on because it's like tons of shit. I mean, ask me about his artwork or something, and I'll talk to you about. Well, you did ask me about the sound.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking questions like we're hanging out at a bar.
Okay.
All right, can I ask you? Okay, you're gonna go about.
I gotta go off on this a little bit. This guy that I met through my wife does this crazy artwork. He's totally obsessed. He's always skulking around, sketching stuff, and it's all this really elaborate art. Just through happenstance, he ended up doing the artwork for Built to Spill's Record Store Day piece this year, which is a beautiful sounding song orally. I mean, on a 45, it just rocks. Although it's a very ethereal piece they did. And on the flip side, they do Linus and Lucy, the Charlie Brown special song, and it really rocks too. But anyway, I want to talk about that one because I loved it.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's. Well, I mean,
should we flip ourselves around and get the machine in the background?
Yeah. All of a sudden it changes.
No, because
it's
of the
good.
sun.
It's good. At least on this screen, it looks good. You
can
look like you have energy and color in your face. It's pretty good.
Unlike last night.
We'll edit all me talking about this and analyzing it. I had a question for you. What's your opinion of, or are you noticing a new generation of record consumers, and do you have any thoughts on that?
Absolutely. Last night I got back to my hotel and I flipped up my PC and I was watching videos of different artists did here at the Coachella Record Store Day site, and it was POS and he's talking about why he loves record stores and about what he loves about music, and he's dropping like she and him in the same statement as, and I forget, it wasn't just that, it was somebody else, but it was just all genres of music. So, there's this really big celebration of that. Everybody gets so hamstrung, and we're supposed to only like this stuff, one particular genre, but you can see it here in Coachella too, Jay-Z, and then there's like Muse, very different, but the people love it just as much.
Do you think the record collectors are listening to more eclectic sounds, or are they angry?
There's some angry ones out there. Like some guy who didn't get his Arthur Russell in UK, although I understood what he was saying. It was like, Record Store Day kind of sucks because you could go stand in line for hours and not get the piece you wanted. Wouldn't it be better if it was just on eBay? And I tried to be respectful and write back and explain to him, no, these are pieces of art. and they're not meant to be commodities. So, if it's a commodity, it just changes the whole deal. Oh, we gotta get out of the way. Brian from Zia coming through. So, there's a real philosophical thing happening that makes some people angry. But there's nothing we can do about it, because if we mass produce it, then what's the point? We might as well just put it out. This is done for the artist too.
Do you think serving as a retailer of art only accentuates the true value and meaning behind record stores?
What was the question?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to think of how interviewers talk. I'm trying to think of how people do interviews talk.
All I could think of is if the guy who sent me that letter ever sees this video, he's gonna go, "Yeah, but you're still an ass."
Yeah, right.
Which there's some truth to. I mean, I can't do it. I can't make him happy.
Right.
I wish I could. I will try though.
Let's see. What are some other things? Do you want to do more? Do you want to do more interviews?
Nah.
Well, let me do one thing. Do you have any final thoughts about 2010 Record Store Day?
This year?
Yes.
I'm most proud that it went international. In the UK, they blew it up. The fact that Blur released their first new music in I don't know how many years, 7 or 8 years. I don't know how long it's been. Long time. I mean, they did it for Record Store Day. Van Farlow did that for Record Store Day. They went into a studio in Berlin and cut tracks for it. I mean, different artists just gave all this different amount of love to it. So I'm really happy about that, which I am every year. But the big deal is it went international. And that's huge. And, we reached every continent except for Antarctica and Africa. But we're going to work on them next.
2011.
2011, man.